I just received a message from Baba David, and I'd not really thought about it. When I think of who am I when I'm not a body and not an ego, and I think I'm kind of formless. I kind of didn't really have a form as such. But when I've done some deep meditations, I have taken a form, a shape, a thing, and it's always been round. It's been like a bubble of oranges and pinks, and I just figured that was my perception. It still may be. But when he had said something about the divine feminine and things, and I was saying, well, for me, in my experience, everyone has to have a mixture of both. There is no woman that doesn't contain the divine masculine, and no man who doesn't contain the divine feminine, if you look at it in those terms. And for me, the more I look, there has to be a balance, an equal balance of healing the woundedness in us all and attaining a equal balance of energies in whatever forms they take. And he said that the self, which is, I guess, his term of putting it, I hadn't got a term, because terms, when I term things, it kind of sticks in a box, and I don't believe it should have a box. But that the bit of us that's never born and never dies, he's saying, is a sphere. It's an equal balance of both in a sphere. So yeah, it's grist for the mill this morning, and it's interesting to have someone else who seems to be of the belief system that, or it's their belief anyway, that that's never been born and never died is a circle, which makes you think of, well, they're saying it's a sphere, so that's like a 3D bubble, which is my belief based on what I've discovered during journeys and meditations. Now, it makes me think of the yin yang, the Chinese one, and how it's like two opposing shapes in a circle, and a black and a white, each containing a dot of the other. And I suppose that is very good symbolically to say it's an equal balance of dark and light. But I think it goes further, because I think that humans in their human form, we all contain darkness and light. All of us. We contain all the shadows of the past, some scars of our actions, and we also contain the light from our actions, and the light from our heart centre, and the light from all the beautiful things we do, and how we contribute to the earth, and how we treat ourselves and stuff, which can also, any of that can be good and bad, or right and wrong, but I always prefer balanced and imbalanced. So yeah, it's certainly grist for the mill this morning. I'm grateful for being able to share my musings with you. But looking over there, Papa Inti's shining on me, and I believe, Papa Inti is a whole mixture of very bright and very dark spots. If you look at the sun, as a planet, and the moon, she's silver and grey and white. She has light and dark spots, so it makes sense, I suppose, the bit that's not heading forward. But a homo luminous being is supposed to be all light, so maybe that's when you release all that contains you and that holds you back, and drops all your ego and allows you to become pure, whole and divine, you know. Anyway, I shall leave you with that thought and carry on with my morning walk.